Bronson Health Chat for this week. Since 2006, Bronson's Mother's Milk Bank has been providing a vital service, collecting and distributing donated human milk for babies. Pasteurized donor milk provides healthy nutrition for babies when mothers have difficulty producing their own milk. Joining us to talk a little bit about this important program is Sarah Clark. Sarah is System Director for Clinical Nutrition at Bronson, with us for our health chat this morning. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us. So what is the Bronson Mother's Milk Bank exactly?
Yeah, we are located at Bronson Methodist Hospital in downtown Kalamazoo. Our milk bank receives, processes, pasteurizes, and distributes donated human milk to premature and sick babies whose mothers are unable to provide their own milk or who have a low supply of milk. Babies who receive human milk do much better, and it potentially shortens the time babies are in a hospital's neonatal intensive care unit. We're a member of the Human Milk Banking Association of America, also known as HABANA, which accredits nonprofit human milk banks such as Bronson Mother's Milk Bank and other milk banks throughout U.S. and Canada, and provides guidelines for pasteurized donor milk.
So are you in need of donors at this point of time, Sarah?
Yeah, we are always in need of donors. Our donors are the foundation of our milk bank, and they're very special to us. More and more hospitals are using breast milk to care for sick babies, and so we do need more donors. A little known fact is that our milk bank supplies milk to hospitals across the country and throughout Michigan. But babies in intensive care units are the first priority, but we also need milk for babies in mother-baby units. Thousands of donors from our milk bank have impacted the lives of fragile babies in the state of Michigan and throughout the country, and we're always grateful for their generosity. We just cannot state that enough.
Sarah, what's the donation process like?
So the donation process is similar to the process for donating blood. Milk is donated freely by mothers. Our donors undergo a comprehensive screening process that reviews their health history and lifestyle. And for those who are eligible, lab work is done at no cost, and the mothers and the baby's doctors have to approve the donation plan.
Sarah Clark is with us on our Bronson Health Chat this week on WKZO, System Director for Clinical Nutrition at Bronson. We're talking about the Bronson Mother's Milk Bank. So once you have a donation, how is that milk processed and how do you store it so it's safe for the babies?
Yeah, so it's pooled, analyzed for fat, protein, and lactose. And then the milk is bottled, sealed, dated, and pasteurized, and as an added precaution, random samples are cultured for 48 hours after pasteurization. In a very few cases, there will be a problem that's detected, and if so, then that batch is thrown away.
Sarah, you mentioned providing milk to other hospitals. How does that work?
Yeah, so when the milk is dispensed to other hospitals, the hospitals cover the cost of collection, processing, shipping, and storage. Very few of those hospitals pass along that cost to moms and of the moms of the babies who get the milk. So while most insurance companies don't cover the cost of breast milk, many hospitals will just absorb that cost because they know babies who receive that milk do have better outcomes.
Well, I know recently Bronson posted a need on Facebook for donors. If nursing moms are interested in donating to the milk bank, what do they do?
So, we received an overwhelming response from many nursing moms throughout the area, and we really appreciate that. As I said previously, we always have a need. So we always need those donors because donors will phase out when they stop producing milk. So we need a continuous flow of donors to continue to provide this service.
And so the first step to making a donation would be what?
Yeah, so call the Bronson Mother's Milk Bank. We have a great team there that will help you. We are at 269-341-6146, and we can also be found on bronsonhealth.com/milkbank.
Well, we've been learning about the Bronson Mother's Milk Bank on our Bronson Health Chat segment for this week from Sarah Clark, System Director for Clinical Nutrition at Bronson. Very interesting. Sarah, thank you so much for sharing this with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Our pleasure. Bronson Health Chat for this week. Since 2006, Bronson's Mother's Milk Bank has been providing a vital service collecting and distributing donated human milk for babies. Pasteurized donor milk provides healthy nutrition for babies when mothers have difficulty producing their own milk. Joining us to talk a little bit about this important program is Sarah Clark. Sarah is System Director for Clinical Nutrition at Bronson, with us for our health chat this morning. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us. So what is the Bronson Mother's Milk Bank exactly?
Yeah, we are located at Bronson Methodist Hospital in downtown Kalamazoo. Our milk bank receives, processes, pasteurizes, and distributes donated